Bears. A deep dive into their diet, lifespan, physical characteristics, and more. Bears are majestic creatures that have long fascinated humans with their power, intelligence, and mysterious behavior. These large mammals belong to the family Ursidae and can be found across the globe, from the icy tundra of the Arctic to the dense forests of North America, Europe, and Asia. Known for their adaptability, bears occupy a wide variety of habitats, including forests, mountains, tundras, and even coastal regions. In this video, we will explore the dietary habits of bears, the quantity of food they consume, their lifespan, and their physical characteristics, including weight, height, and length. We will also examine the different bear species, behaviors, and the factors that influence their survival in the wild. Bear diet. What do bears eat? Bears are classified as omnivores, which means they have a varied diet that includes both plant and animal matter. Depending on the species, habitat, and season, the specific types of food that bears consume can vary greatly. For example, bears living in coastal regions may have access to fish, such as salmon, while those in forested or mountainous areas may feed on fruits, nuts, and small mammals. However, despite the diversity in their diet, all bears share certain feeding habits. Grizzly bears and brown bears. These bears are notorious for their ability to consume large quantities of food, particularly during the summer and fall when they are preparing for hibernation. They are known for hunting large animals such as moose, deer, and bison, as well as scavenging carcasses. Additionally, grizzly bears are often seen fishing for salmon, especially during the salmon spawning season in rivers and streams. In addition to meat, they also consume a significant amount of plant matter, including berries, roots, grasses, and acorns. Black bears. Black bears are perhaps the most common type of bear in North America and have a similar omnivorous diet. They primarily feed on fruits like berries, acorns, and apples, but they will also eat insects, small mammals, and carrion. Black bears are opportunistic feeders and have been known to raid human garbage or steal crops from farms when food is scarce in the wild. During the summer, they forage extensively for plant material, but in fall, they focus on consuming calorie-dense foods to prepare for hibernation. Polar bears. Polar bears, living in the Arctic, have a diet that primarily consists of meat. They are specially adapted to hunt seals, which make up the bulk of their diet. Polar bears are skilled hunters, often using sea ice to stalk their prey, waiting near breathing holes in the ice to ambush seals as they surface for air. Due to their harsh environment, plant-based food is limited for polar bears, but they will occasionally eat berries and seaweed if available. Giant pandas. Giant pandas, native to China, have a highly specialized diet that consists almost exclusively of bamboo. Although they are technically carnivores, their digestive system has adapted to process plant material, and they consume large quantities of bamboo daily. Due to the low nutritional value of bamboo, pandas eat up to 40 kilograms, 88 pounds, of it every day to meet their energy needs. Andean bears. Also known as spectacled bears, Andean bears are native to the South American Andes Mountains. Their diet is a mix of fruit, seeds, and plants, although they will also eat small mammals and insects. These bears are known for their ability to climb trees and forage for fruits high up in the canopy. Quantity of food. How much do bears eat? Bears have large appetites, particularly during the late summer and fall months when they are preparing for hibernation. During this time, they enter a period of hyperphagia, where they eat large quantities of food in order to build up fat reserves. These reserves will sustain them through the winter months when food is scarce, and they enter a state of hibernation. Grizzly and brown bears. During hyperphagia, these bears may consume up to 20,000 calories per day. In terms of quantity, they can eat between 10 and 15 kilograms, 22 to 33 pounds, of food per day, depending on what is available in their environment. When fishing for salmon, a bear can consume several fish in a single sitting, often eating up to 25 fish a day during peak fishing season. Black bears. Black bears eat around 3 to 5 kilograms, 6.6 to 11 pounds, of food per day during the spring and summer, although this amount increases during the fall. During hyperphagia, they can consume up to 15,000 calories per day, similar to grizzly and brown bears. In the fall, Black bears may eat an even larger quantity of food to build up fat reserves for hibernation. Polar bears. Polar bears eat large amounts of food when they can find it, particularly seals. A polar bear can consume up to 2 kilograms, 4.4 pounds, of blubber and meat in a single meal, although they may not eat every day. Because food is scarce in the Arctic, polar bears can go for days or even weeks without eating, relying on their fat stores to survive. Giant pandas. Given that bamboo is not very nutrient dense, giant pandas eat large quantities of it every day to meet their energy needs. They can consume between 25 to 40 kilograms, 55 to 88 pounds, of bamboo per day. Despite this large intake, pandas spend a significant portion of their day resting or sleeping in order to conserve energy. Bear lifespan. How long do bears live? Bears generally have long lifespans, especially in the wild where they face fewer dangers and have access to abundant resources. However, the life expectancy of a bear can vary depending on the species, environmental conditions, and human-related factors such as hunting or habitat destruction. Grizzly bears and brown bears. These bears can live up to 25 years in the wild, though many do not survive to old age due to conflicts with humans or other predators. In captivity, where threats are fewer, they can live up to 30 years or more. Black bears. Black bears have a similar lifespan to grizzly bears, typically living between 20 to 30 years in the wild. In some cases, they have been known to live up to 40 years in captivity, where they are protected from predators and environmental hazards. Polar bears. Polar bears have a life expectancy of around 15 to 18 years in the wild, though some may live longer in captivity. The harsh Arctic environment, combined with climate change and a decreasing seal population, puts considerable pressure on polar bear populations, limiting their lifespan in the wild. Giant pandas. In the wild, giant pandas live to be around 15 to 20 years old, although they can live longer in captivity, often reaching ages of 30 years or more. Bear physical characteristics. Weight, height, and length. Bears are large, powerful animals that vary significantly in size depending on their species. Let's take a closer look at their physical characteristics. Weight. Bears are among the largest terrestrial mammals, with some species reaching impressive sizes. For example, a large adult male grizzly bear can weigh up to 700 kilograms, 1,500 pounds, while a female grizzly typically weighs between 200 to 350 kilograms, 440 to 770 pounds. Black bears, on the other hand, tend to be smaller, with adult males weighing around 130 to 320 kilograms, 290 to 700 pounds, while females weigh less. Polar bears are among the largest, with adult males weighing between 350 to 700 kilograms, 770 to 1,540 pounds, and females weighing around 150 to 300 kilograms, 330 to 660 pounds. Height. The height of a bear varies depending on its species. Grizzly and brown bears are typically around 1.5 meters, 5 feet, tall at the shoulder when standing on all fours, though they can stand up on their hind legs and reach up to 2.5 meters, 8 feet. Black bears are slightly shorter, with a shoulder height of about 1.1 to 1.3 meters, 3.6 to 4.3 feet. Polar bears, standing on all fours, have a shoulder height of around 1.5 meters, 5 feet, but can reach over 3 meters, 10 feet, when standing on their hind legs. Length. Adult bears vary in length, with most species reaching a body length between 1.8 to 2.8 meters, 5.9 to 9.2 feet, from head to tail. Polar bears are generally the longest, with a body length of up to 3 meters, 10 feet. Grizzly and brown bears are slightly shorter, while black bears tend to be more compact, measuring around 1.5 to 2 meters, 4.9 to 6.5 feet, in length. What do you think of our video? Let me know in the comment section below. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to hit that like button. Also subscribe to our channel before you go. Thank you for watching.